is an amazing poet. He's a multi-talented guy anyway. But tonight, he'll be giving us some poems. Put your hands together as I welcome. He doesn't like me to call him poet, but I'll call him poet tonight. Poet Natty Ugly. Put your hands together for Natty Ugly, please.
Greetings, kings and queens of Africa. I said greetings, kings and queens of Africa. It's like some of you still don't believe you are kings and queens, so allow me to tell you why. Long before the invasion of our colonial vampires, we lived as kings and queens who ruled empires with our own systems of government that never ran tired. So please spare me the fairy tale of we living as savages and barbarians long before the gun fired. We were the masters of trade. We knew our worth on the market, so we were never afraid. Anytime we stepped on stage, the rest of the players ran for cover because it was Mufasa, the king in the lion's cage. By natural design, our kings and queens were walking treasures. So divine they were adorned in riches and wealth that could not be measured. So evidence was a shine, so the rest of the kingdoms called us blessed. Poverty was far from our doorsteps because gold dust was the air around the place that we all slept. We were rich in our cultures and traditions until we got introduced to subtractive additions. Long before westernization and the need for school, our forefathers were blessed with divine wisdom to lead and rule. With our warriors brave as lions and as strong as the bull. Look, we fear no man so long as you had blood running in you. It was our forefathers who wore leaves as bulletproof. When I took it, they go far past this guns, check and shall know the truth. Our fathers communicated in calabashes and in pots long before came the phone booth. You can call it juju or black magic, but back in the day, who dare you to be lawless? We had effective judicial systems long before came judges and lawyers. We had very little need for medical doctors because with our plants and herbs, our herbalists were just flawless. Africa is the home of spirituality. Long before colonialism, we practiced Islam as we practice Christianity. However, our true identity is neither found in organized religion nor in any system designed to abuse us. We were never a dark continent because we knew God and nobody knew us. We were way ahead in technology prior to the invention of computers. So study the hieroglyphics and the monolithic Egyptian pyramids of Giza. The great Zimbabwe ruins of Masvingo built with granite without the use of mortar. The city of the Igbo people, the vice script of Liberia. So please stop parading false history as though we do not know who we are. Matter of fact, civilization started here in Africa. So why is it that its ancestors who are called uncivilized and illiterate? Historical massacre. And those who believe in these lies are nothing but hypocrites. Because right before our very own eyes lies the truth of our very beautiful heritage. And in this you and I ought to take pride and choose to celebrate. So tell the stories of our forefathers and how they were more glorious than all others. Tell the stories of the wealthiest man who ever lived, King Mansamus of the great Mali Empire. Tell the stories of King Ramesses, the most powerful of all the pharaohs. Tell the stories of Hannibal, the military leader who became supreme ruler of the peninsula. Tell the stories of Akhenaton, the most remarkable of all the pharaohs who preached and lived the gospel of perfect love, brotherhood, and truth. Tell the stories of King Tahaka, the great Nubian king who ruled over the largest empire in ancient Africa. Tell the stories of Makeda, the queen of Sheba, who ruled over Ethiopia and all of Arabia. Tell the stories of Queen Asantwa, who led Ashanti Kingdom to war in defense of their golden stool. Tell the stories of Queen Nefertari, who worked for peace and restored calm to her people too. Tell the stories of Queen Nzinga, Ostetutu, Cleopatra, Timbuktu, the military leader and ruthless conqueror Shaka the Zulu. For a people who fail to tell their own story will soon lose their glory. So with one voice, let us tell the stories of old. With one voice, let us tell the stories untold. And with this same voice, let the glory and majesty of Africa once again begin to unfold. May we no longer be known for war, misery, corruption, poverty, and coup d'etat. For our blood is of royalty, kings and queens are who we are. I said, may we no longer be known for war, misery, corruption, poverty, and coup d'etat. For our blood is of royalty, kings and queens are who we are. Thank you.